they may have the first pick. They see the matchup most likely against the Mars. They're not expecting VP to flex it, I think, because the way other teams like Secret might.
I doubt it. No, DM's been playing a lot of it.
10 seconds remaining.
And same thing for Save. I think Lion was like his most picked hero during the DPC.
Yeah, they do tend to play it 4. But it can also be switched around if they really want to. But yes, to go for that as a 4 position.
So now dedicate some bans to protecting the troll. They ban out the Razor.
PSG.LGD's turn to ban.
This would be troll to deal with.
OD. Okay. I haven't seen a lot of OD this tournament.
ODs look really bad. It's like the hero that was the most OP, the biggest fall. It was super OP at the start of the DPC. Like, it did get nerfed to it, but I think even ignoring the nerfs, everyone just figured out what that hero does.
Yeah.
And I don't know, OD looks really bad. I think it was no one who played a mid OD game went into. Like
he crushed it. He got like a 7-minute meteor hammer and then did nothing.
He ended the game like 8-2 or something.
Yeah.
Like, it was just shockingly underwhelming. And that's no one. Like, if he can't make the hero work, then I don't know.
Virtus Pro's turn to ban.
Terrorblade.
Okay. That kind of carry that can outrange it. Maybe you want to be worried about Medusa or something as well. I feel like I've seen Medusa match up pretty well against the troll.
That would be pretty.
But not sure if that's going to be something in VP's wheelhouse as much.
10 seconds remaining.
Played a fair amount of Viper, but I haven't really seen Viper at all during this tournament.
A lot of Viper bans. I feel like so many times we see a Timber pick up, Viper banned, or some DK pick up, Viper banned. Until you know you're picking a hero that gets countered by Viper, generally you're not going to pick a Viper unless it's countering something. It's very much feels like that hero's niche game.
I want to see GPK. No one's been playing Kunkka, but I think GPK.
No one indeed did play Kunkka.
You're correct.
Yeah. Didn't get him very far though.
Yeah, he was playing all the like 2017 mid laners. He was playing
lead
Kunkka.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think. I mean, it can only be Kunkka. Do they have overall last pick? I don't think they do because they first picked. So I think you can only pick Kunkka if you have overall last pick and you know it's a good game for it. Because otherwise, it's just you got stuck with a Kunkka. We do have Death Prophet banned out. We almost forgot about her, but she's been a very popular hero across all regions.
Yeah. So VP let Tusk slide through.
Yeah, Tusk and Earth Spirit both not touched here in this matchup.
I guess we probably won't see Earth Spirit from VP since they have the Lion as a 4, but yeah, you can always slot Tusk as in that same like 4.
PSG.LGD
kind of like Tusk Weaver or something.
Oh, and friggin' LGD's ET has also gone untouched.
Yeah.
Although I guess Y generally plays the Phoenix, so maybe.
10 seconds.
Yeah, Zinkyu. I've really liked the Mirana for Zinkyu. I think that's been one of the heroes I feel like he's excelled most on. But you need the lane for it, you need the pairing, and maybe you want to see a little bit more.
I don't know, against the Lion and Mars, I'm down for Tusk.
Yeah. Nice save.
Virtus Pro's turn
against,
to
No, he's on VP actually, Shiver.
You're so funny tonight. You can make a comedy duo with Black and all his dad jokes.
PSG.LGD.
What kind of shoes do ninjas wear, Shiver?
Sneakers, Tsunami, because they sneak about. Alright, Shadow Shaman, we actually thought Shadow Shaman was going to be a lot more popular, but it hasn't been. He's been a little bit bullied out of the meta.
And VP pick a pretty good hero to bully Shaman out of this game as well.
5 seconds remaining.
Edge gets picked up. Perhaps that's what we need, just Secret to play some games at the tournament. People remember how good Ench is, because this hero has been weirdly absent from this tournament.
Yeah. Shadow Shaman, by the way, 70% win rate over 13-ish games. Okay.
Like this Penga pick a lot. A little surprised they didn't pick up before the Shaman. I think they could have maybe... Oh, I mean, I guess they just wanted Shaman, but I feel like they'd be better off with like a Pengo Mirana lane here, because then you'd have the Mirana against the
5
edge.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think the one time that they picked up the Pengo, they didn't give it to Faith Beyond though. They gave it to Zinkyo. So
But it kind of has to be Faith Beyond.
it kind of
here,
has to be
yeah.
Faith Beyond in this one. Yeah.
With the Shaman. Unless it's a mid Pengo bats. I don't think they're going that out of the box.
Or if it's a 3 Phoenix, but I think that's also way too out of the box.
So, where VP went ahead, they still need. I mean, VP's revealed so little with their draft. They've got the strong lane support, they've got a good dual lane in the off lane, time to pick a carrier mid. Jug comes out, good egg hitter. Decent into the troll matchup, but not amazing. Like, you can't really Omni/kill him. He's generally going to get off the battle trance and be able to turn and lifesteal a bit. But
Troll also can't reliably blind the
10
Juggernaut,
seconds
Yes.
so it goes both ways, yeah.
Jug's just always felt solid. It seems it's
5
kind of like the
seconds
puck
remaining.
of carries where you never feel bad picking a Jug, I feel. Even when the opponents have a, we've seen Jug picked in a PA where it's like, oh, you can blur the Omni/. You know, the Jug is still a Jug. Solid laner, can pull back to the jungle, can keep up with most carries with the Battle Fury build.
Oh, I didn't even know. GPK Storm gets a respect ban.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. Pros turn to ban.
I mean, we are missing our mid laner for both squads,
Yeah.
most likely. So that's going to be an exciting one. We do have an Alchemist ban, just in case. Don't want to get Alchemisted. We have Queen of Pain ban. Void Spirit still in the pool of some of the usual suspects.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
But what else do we want to see? Actually, yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, Void Spirit's definitely the one that stands out to me. I think particularly PSG.LGD wants some kind of low cooldown hero that can just constantly run around, make plays, start fights. They've got 2 supports that aren't particularly active and need to kind of follow up an initiator, which you've got the Pengo, but I think they want a mid laner who can also fill that role.
Yeah.
Although the Alchemist suggests, I mean, the Alchemist is more kind of that kind of cheese pick that we've
PSG.LGD's
seen from
turn to
once.
ban.
They banned Kanka?
Well, does that mean they want like
What?
an Invoker or something?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Usually you want, yeah, like some of those.
Invoker would be pretty good, actually. I would like that for VP.
Turn to pick.
Okay, they
I mean, yeah, that's an instant Invoker ban.
Yeah.
Could be just mind games, right?
Yeah, they baited them.
But then they both waste a ban. It's like, made it force
But
you to ban
VP gets the
Invoker
pick
now.
first, so then at least their hero is still left in the pool.
That's a good
I
point,
guess that's
actually. Yeah,
true.
they would have banned something else maybe, but you make them waste their ban.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm down with Void Spirit.
Yeah,
5
Void Spirit.
seconds
I
remaining.
think what else? Something to dish out some damage during a Mars arena. They currently don't have a whole lot. I mean, Edge surprisingly can do pretty good damage, but
Go back to that Viper that I was talking about.
Shadow Fiend also still in the pool. Shadow Fiend against these PSG.LGD supports is way more viable. I just don't
Yeah.
like seeing Shadow Fiend against these Tusk, these Earth Spirits. When you see Lion Phoenix, Phoenix can kind of rotate. SF actually does work a whole lot better, and GPK is an SF specialist.
Yeah, Shaman with his like 290 move speed, he ain't ganking nobody.
Yeah.
PSG.LGD.
It's the Doom special.
Ooh.
Doom mid. It's the CIS special, Eastern
Okay.
Europe special, if you will.
I thought this fell out of favor though.
No.
I thought like Iceberg was the only person still doing it.
Iceberg and GPK,
Oh, okay. Well
mostly.
done.
This is the first Doom of the tournament,
seconds
and if he performs the way he did in the Deep Sea League, it will also be the last, most likely, because then it's going to get banned around the stage.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
was like,
yeah.
No, no, he played really
That's
well
true.
with it.
They won.
Okay.
They won like everything.
I thought you were saying
Kinda
you
led the
did there.
witness.
No, that was not a flame. It would have been a really good flame if it was. No, it has worked out because he just gets so far ahead that it's going to be very difficult to kill him. And it's also considered a counter towards the troll, correct?
Yeah, I mean, he has no one else that he cares about
Yeah.
dooming right
Yeah.
now.
And I think what I like most about this pick is it's just going to throw PSG.LGD off. That's what Secret against Thunder Predator. Force them to play a different style of game, make them worry about their lanes. Just pick something that's non-meta, and it's like PSG.LGD is going to probably use up most of their reserve time here thinking about what this Doom does to change the game. Doubt they played against mid Doom much at all in China, and they're going to have to think kind of hard how to approach this.
So either you pick someone.
You may now select
they go with
your
Magnus.
heroes.
Which is surprising. They did play Magnus before, but we
Yeah.
all thought that was just because they played techies. because they played Mag Tech. That's the only time they played.
Yeah, but it's on nothing to say, so...
I think he played it last time too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Maybe he just likes the Magnus, I guess. I mean, in that game, I think it was just like, yeah, what hero do you want to play? Pick me something for fun, because it wasn't an important game. But
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Clearly.
It's just random, but
yeah.
turns out no. There was practice for the real deal here in the upper bracket.
It's kind of a greedy pick. It's like this farming hero that just wants to trade farm with Doom, has the ability to fall back, like push out the wave with Shockwave plus some power, then farm your jungle camps. It does seem like they want to get like a secondary core so that if, you know, Troll gets doomed, the Magnus can still have an impact on
10
these fights.
seconds remaining.
What do we think? Oh, you are already stuck. You're
5
already on the
seconds
diamond
remaining.
hands of PSG.LGD,
Oh,
right?
not for game one, actually. They're gonna win.
What?
No, I
Paper hands? What is that? Come on, you can't just do that.
No. They're winning it 2-1, Sheev. You know, this is the dip, you know. Right now we're in the
okay.
dip,
We're
but it's
behind the dip.
I'm
I see.
holding for game 2 and 3. They're gonna win the series 2-1.
Okay.
I'm not selling. They're just losing game 1.
Deep value on this one.
Game 1 draft, I like VP. So we're gonna predict.
So he's shorting a little bit first.
Look,
Too many parallels. Alright.
I'm long on Doom. Give me a VP as well.
I gotta go for VP as well until they have until they prove otherwise. I think they're gonna be very strong going into the first game. I'm curious to hear though, what is the thing that they're gonna have to do to like get ahead in the lanes? Is getting ahead in the lanes, is that enough in this game?
I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I think if the Doom lives up to the standard that it was setting in the Eastern European DPC, then even if they fall behind, I think that Troll is gonna struggle to find relevance in this game. Even though you're farming like crazy with this, it's not gonna be enough.
But it's a Mag Troll. Always the same.
Not enough.
Guys, I bet you heard this 1,000 times and then some. There's a Mag in the game. There's always a chance.
I don't believe
that
that's
was
the expression.
old Mag, I think.
Oh.
Old Mag.
When the Empower actually used to last for a little, like more than 5 seconds on
You still get
Alex.
the RP skewer packs if you're losing. You can like skewer people in your base.
That's what Enigma's for these days.
Yes.
Prepare
Well, let's
for
see how
battle.
this first game of this best of 3 series is going to play out. We're going to head over to our commentary duo of Black and MLP.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are here for our final series of the night between the side of PSG.LGD and Virtus Pro. And of course, I am joined once again by Mr. Black. Black, the panel, no faith in the side of LGD. I'm wondering how you feel about this matchup. Who do you think is the favorite?
Coming into this matchup, I would definitely say VP is favored, just on paper, because of how strong they have been in the EU region. They were even the only team to be in the grand final. That's a big feat, you know? But in this draft in particular, I think VP is also a little favored, like Doom, free farm, Juggernaut should be free farming as well.
30
And
seconds to
a single core draft like Troll Magnus gets pretty shut down by a Doom. Like it removes Empower, and it will be very tough for this Troll to really, as the panel said, find any relevance in this.
You weren't a big fan of the Doom pick either. You seem to not like Doom because it's a bit too easy of a mid lane hero. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Black?
I mean, you do nothing, right? You literally just eat creeps, and
The
your health
battle
region will keep you at
begins.
like full health the entire time. Unless you get scored into the tower, you'll never be in danger of dying. But, you know, oftentimes the most boring heroes are the ones that win you games. Dragon Knight, like Boom, like Troll even. That's how Dota is.
Winning is generally fun. I would agree with that, John.
Winning is
Excuse
fun,
me,
yes.
Black. I keep calling you John. Sorry about that, Black.
That's fine. I have many names.
Yeah. The mid lane, nothing to say, is up against GPK. You talked about the Doom. You said it's a very boring hero. Into the Magnus, you've got a bit of skill potential back into the tier 1 tower, but apart from that, it should be a fairly boring lane, would you say, in your own words?
Yeah, but Magnus also is one of the heroes that can really snowball out of control in an easy lane, which Doom can't pressure Magnus like at all, 0%. So I'm expecting Magnus to be doing quite well for himself as well, and it should just be a trade farm lane. Nobody should be dying here until level 6 at least.
Okay, fair enough. Of course, just looking at top lane. Oh, actually, skill back in the mid lane. JPK, look up a fair bit of damage. That's what I was just talking about as well. Nothing to say. He's going to be looking for those skill backs anytime he can get them. I think that's the one way you win the lane as well, just getting those skills. The bot lane, bit of action there as well. Do you see why? there along with Arme, of course up against the Lion and Mars, DM. This lane, the Troll seems to have a...
Wicked lion.
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
I was about to say, I feel like the Troll's not going to have too many issues. Unless you get caught out by one of the stuns, you should be just fine.
Yeah, I would probably agree with you, although there's a lot of potential for Disable coming out here from the dive side. Not the biggest amount of damage going up our spin, but see what we can do here. Into the base, which now leaves Pangoli alone. Should be giving free farm to the Juggernaut.
It should be.
There, up top. And we've seen how much damage Juggernaut can do. He just left unchecked. Like he has carried countless games. Now TPK, a little scared here of the skewer again. Taking the big round.
I think it's fair, right? Like the Doom, very low armor. Obviously the tower does a lot of damage. And as the levels come up and up to say, he's gonna have a lot more damage. The top lane, speaking of damage, they do bully out Faith Beyond on the Pango. Very close call for Faith. Gonna be able to be salved up by Sinkyu and make it back into the lane, but the top lane is very difficult for PSG.LGD. Like you're up against a Jug, which is already hard enough. But then the Enchantress basically guarantees you the lane victory if you are Virtus Pro.
Yeah, Ench is such a lane bully, and especially with a strong carry like Juggernaut, it's almost impossible to lose this kind of lane. Gonna ensure that Nightfall is gonna have a very good time here on his Juggernaut. Scary, like he's gonna be building to the Battle Fury, like the most recent trend, snowballing pretty hard.
I think that Battle Fury is always the choice during the major thus far. Like I feel like just before the major it was always about the Maelstrom pickup into the SNY, but now the Battle Fury just seems to be the way to go. Like more teams are just happy to be a bit greedier about it.
Yeah, most of the time the standard build on Jug was like Midas, Maelstrom to the Saint Jasha. Yeah, as you said, nowadays everybody seems to be favoring Battle Fury. Just be a little bit more greedy, and just in general, in big tournaments, most players are more greedy because teams tend to be a little bit more timid, you know? You don't want to make big mistakes, cost you the game potentially. So a lot more farming is involved generally.
Taking some experience there, Black. Heard a few
Definitely. Like online tournaments, you know, you play some carry pudges and stuff, and it gets to LAN, suddenly your team doesn't pick you pudge anymore, pick you anti-mage, pick you Parablade, and you're like, why? You're like,
why anti-mage,
man?
Who are you to complain about anti-mage? You spent half your career playing anti-mage, Black. I remember. I watched you for a very long time.
I'm not complaining, you know, it's more like pudge is more fun than anti-mage.
Bot lane, stun out, no follow-up spear, but now the Shackles is out. Xinkyu makes the rotation over, save, can be slowed up, and that should be a first blood, unless the God's Rebuke might be enough save. He should be gone, and he is Xinkyu. Does eventually get the kill. Very nice rotation from the Shaman.
Yeah, the ranged treant, as we call him, hitting for like 90 damage every hit. Absolutely brutal. Rotation here, leaving the Pango pretty stranded though, and giving the Juggernaut even more free farm. Mid lane, actually, I didn't notice. Nothing to say is dominating. 30 CS to 19.
You were very confident that the Doom should have a pretty easy time, but I suppose with that level 3 in power, nothing to say. As long as you can just out CS the Doom, it's really not an issue.
Yeah, like all Doom wants to do, why he's so popular in mid, well not popular, why he's strong in mid lane is you just outfarm the opponent, but doesn't seem to be the case here. Nothing to say. Fantastic job at CSing. Really keeping GPK quite shut down here.
Haste!
Faith Beyond though really has been left behind, and I mean I don't necessarily disagree with the decision to leave Faith at that top lane, because as the Shaman you really can't do much against the Enchantress and the Jug. You may as well just leave him and try to win out the other lane and just kind of sack the off lane, it seems. Faith is going to try and pull the wave. It's a nice little play, but he's not really going to get away with it, I don't think. Kingslayer, he'll get half the wave, but now he's going to be chased down. Faith. Meanwhile, mid lane, there is going to be a lot of action onto DKK. They do skewer him back, but a nice earth spike there from Save, who does quite literally save a day for his mid-derm. Or maybe not. Icarus dive out. It's not going to be enough.
From Devour, too high. not able to get a kill here, and there was RPU. Very good rotation here from Save. Nice by Fabian, well done. But it doesn't really help him too much, you know? He doesn't get much experience, he doesn't get much farm on his Pangolier right now. He has been sitting at 2.2k net worth for the past 2 minutes.
Where are you going?
Oh, they're surrounding him.
Slayer, he is not giving up. Yeah, Fabian, the poor guy just won't be left alone. He'll go to the low ground now. He's going to try and help out. PP away. Is it enough? Yes, it is. Just barely, and now nothing to say he's going to come in. See if he can get anything done on the mag. He's got a lot of damage.
Nice.
Tua is there. Kingslayer looks like he's gone. Just saying, he wants to get something for his time.
That's Omni Slash used for nothing, and they lost the support on top of it.
What did he look like so far, I'm going to say? I mean, most people just favoring VP, but at least now, things are looking good. In fact, Arme missed the stun. Save, been unfortunate for him, and Arme going to be thanking his lucky stars.
I don't know what happened, by the way, but they removed the auto-targeting on Lion stun. If you click on heroes now, it doesn't follow them anymore like it used to. Made that cruel realization by missing quite a lot of stuns, unfortunately.
What is, you know, it's 2021 now, Black. I think people know how to stun, right? Surely.
Yeah, but they changed it without telling people they changed it. It was a shadow change. I was like, I'm just gonna click on that guy, and then he moves away, and I stunned the floor. And my teammates are like, what are you doing, bro?
Just an intended feature. It's just a surprise. Mid lane, Power Rune gonna be taken by the Lion.
Who's up?
It's out. Nothing to say, no Doom gonna be there in time. Skewer is good. Meanwhile, bot lane, DM now gonna be in trouble. Rolling Thunder does connect from Faith Beyond, and you know what? Considering the fact that Faith had such a bad lane, he is still able to make things happen across the map.
Yeah, I love that rotation. He knows he can't really bully Juggernaut at all, so why not just make life for the troll a little bit easier? With rotation here, makes perfect sense.
Certainly agree. Faith, I mean, he's gonna have no farm. He's already accepted that, but he can still be quite disruptive. See where he heads next. The top lane, Nightfall, is forcing in the tier 1 tower. Wise around the Phoenix, and he can try to slow this down, but there are more heroes coming, and VP looks like they are going to commit all the way, especially with this enchanted creep.
Yeah, I mean, this top tower is not super important, so I don't think VP will hard commit anything. They just want to force patience, which they did. 3 heroes at the top lane there. Well done by VP. They really just don't really have an aggressive lineup. Like, the only initiation they have will come from the Mars, but he doesn't have the greatest game himself. So I'm expecting a very passive farm game from the VP side here. Of course, as we said, Juggernaut going into the Battle Fury.
Dire are scanning.
But that being said, they're smoking up to the bot lane. If Troll gets caught out, they have Doom available. And Lion is there as well.
Well, Arme hasn't seen them yet either. The smoke not broken. Safe. He can get in range for that Hex now. Arme.
No, he's there.
Get a big surprise for himself. There's your Doom out. He's got no help on the way. They've just allowed Arme to die. Chances are you won't be able to save him anyway. Nice rotation.
Authorized.
Always want to make sure you use that Doom as possible. Getting one of the most important kills here. Xingqiu posturing very aggressively. He's all by himself, actually. Nice body block.
But yeah, body blocks are there by GPK. Now Save is going to make his way in. Kingslayer, he'll join in as well. And that'll be a dead Shaman. Xingqiu, he tried. Does not end up paying off.
Very optimistic. I'm not gonna lie, it was, yeah, unusual from Xingqiu. Usually he doesn't go for these kind of very high risk, low reward plays. Maybe feeling himself a little bit here.
Why the hell not?
Radiant's bottom tower.
Miss every shot you don't take, Black.
Yep, on the stage, you know, you gotta show your charisma, gotta show your flashiness. That's what it's all about.
Radiant structures.
Nothing to say now. He's smoked up with Y. They're gonna put some deep wards down.
Under attack.
He does have an Invis rune, but they're waiting for someone in the mid lane. Now, DPK's gonna show up, and immediately an RP comes out. No hesitation, nothing to say, but do they have the damage output? GPK, he's alright for now. Why? He's gonna go even further, but now the Hex is there. Saved. Again, with a great save with the Rolling Thunder. In from Faith Beyond. He's going all the way in for DPK. DPK could not avoid the Rolling Thunder at all. Meanwhile, up to the say, he will go after
Radiant
TM.
structures
It's a
are
2-for-2 trade. But LGD, they only lose their supports. Virtus Pro losing 2 cores. Definitely very
It
favorable for
started
LGD.
Yeah, it started off so weird too for LGD. They used Skewer RP as well as the Pangolier came in very late, but like, how did that end up going so well for them? You know, like VP responded very quickly, but they still ended up losing support heroes, whereas LGD just lost 2 support heroes. Very favorable trade. A lot of time wasted here for VP. However, at least they have Juggernaut still free farming, so that's like, you know, the silver lining there. But Troll
Dire's
and
top
Magnus
tower
are both
is
out
under
farming
attack.
the other cores.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You know, with Arme on the Troll, he's going to have a much earlier power spike than the Jug is. That's the one thing, right? If Arme, if he can pick up a quick Battle Fury and just get involved with his team, maybe after the BKB, things could get quite scary for the side of Virtus Pro, at least the way things are going.
Interesting item build here also by Arme. He's choosing to go for the Battle Fury, even though he already has the Magnus on his team. It's gonna be double greed. As we said, man, like, people in this tournament have been all about that greed. Getting away with it.
Very greedy.
Like, Battle Fury plus
Sir.
Magnus is you literally like 2-hit creep waves.
Dire's middle tower
Be
is under
ridiculous.
attack.
At which speed he's gonna be farming. They're getting away with it.
During the
They're up by 2k gold.
yeah, bot lane, Faith Beyond. Say hello over to the Enchantress, but won't commit. Arme, he is going to run into DM now. DM
Just kind of
completely
poking him a
ignoring
little bit.
Arme. Now Q's going to come over, but they aren't going to be in range to hex up the Mars. GD thinking better of it, won't initiate onto DM. The save was around anyway, so it probably wouldn't have been the best idea.
Very early.
LGD, they can still go for a smoke.
They do have RP online again. RP online, Tango Roll online, Shaman Wards online. A lot of potential damage output here. Okay, might be casualty again.
Oh, another great RP. The ward really paying off for LGD. They get the Doom again. And it all goes back to that one ward on the high ground.
Yeah, which is
Radiant's
it's
top
quite
tower is under
interesting
attack.
that VP didn't de-ward that after what happened last time. It's a pretty obvious ward spot. As you said, paid off again. Dying one more before his BKB timing. And now they're here to pressure the mid tower. Troll
VP.
already picked up his Battle Fury as well, but so did Juggernaut. But you will just see like Troll should be, you know, just flying off the charts here soon. With that Empower, with that Battle Fury, farming at an incredible rate.
See how well Nightfall can keep up. So far, so good. Arme definitely looking to start to escalate. He's already queued up the SNY on that Troll. Pretty standard stuff. I imagine the battle, the BKB comes right after. But you can fight with the SNY quite effectively.
Yeah, SNY is just like so good now that it gives 25% status resistance. It got buffed up from 16% previously. An amazing item, goes very well with his lifesteal, provided from the ultimate of course, which also gets increased by it. It's just overall a perfect item on Troll. Gives him tank ability, gives him mobility, everything he lacks. Wants.
Big smoker. VP. Trying to loop through the mid lane. The Mina bounty runes do spawn up. They're going to just kind of let go of this smoke now. Maybe just try and find another opportunity.
It's very problematic here for VP. Like their lineup is not, or they can't do anything until they get the Blink Dagger on the line as well as the Mars. Mars already has his Blink Dagger now, but they don't really have a whole lot of follow-up opportunities. Very passive lineup. Very passive playstyle.
Mid lane, they've got the spear up. Very nice initiation from DM. That'll be wide gone. Maybe he can get the Eggs off in time enough. He's gone, sure. Now the arena is in. DM locking them down. Not going to be quite enough. Nightfall burn. He got the Omni onto CQ. Kills off the Shaman. Meanwhile, not to say he has an RP very soon. In fact, he has it right now. Just needs to find the moment. DPK Recall, but he does throw the Doom out now onto Arme. The Troll can't battle Trent. Magnus jumping right in onto Save. It is not going to help Arme. He is still alive, but eventually is going to tick out. The RP never really happened.
It was very unfortunate. He wanted to score the Lion into the rest of the team and then RP, but Lion preemptively used Earth Spike on another hero and nothing to say, got flipped on the right corner. Was very unfortunate. Like, otherwise, I feel like this team fight might be looking very differently, you know? There was a perfect setup for like a 3-4 man RP if you get that score. Fortunate stun here.
I'll take that.
Fight save. Or maybe it was planned, you know? Maybe it's a 5-head. We don't know that.
Never know. So you can again go for another smoke if you're LGD. You know how the ultis are down on Virtus Pro, and you've still got that RP to play with. They are still very strong against the lineup VP here. They're not behind by any stretch.
Doom is on cooldown, which is one of the most important abilities they have. So wouldn't mind another smoke jump just to kind of invade the jungle, get the team ward in, be able to pick off the Juggernaut with that RP potentially. Who's also going Saint Joshua. The carries just have mirrored item builds, like completely mirrored.
That's just fun.
Or they actually go into the Roche pit. Okay.
Alright.
VP should be able to fight. And of course, LGD also knows this. They have Pangolin, they have Shaman Wards, they have Troll. Some of the best Roche heroes in the game. Very easy for them.
LGD is going to get it for free.
What is the best counter to Doom? MLP.
What is a Black Velvet?
And Ages of Immortal.
Wow.
You're doomed, and you come back. And Doom is on cooldown. Who would have thought?
You ever considered going pro in this game? You might be good.
Dire's middle tower is under
Thought
attack.
about it a couple of times, but you know, I'm
Dire's
choosing
middle
to
tower has
take
fallen.
life slow. Very calculated person.
Radiant's bottom
Calculated
tower
risk.
is under attack.
So they've got the Aegis now. They've got a pretty decent power spike on pretty much everyone on LGD. Virtus Pro probably not going to be too interested to fight, but they might have no choice because the Rolling Thunder are going to cancel the TP of their
This is where I want
Kingslayer.
to be in. Yeah, just goes bong, 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 and Kingslayer is gone. Just a +5 though, but still a good effort here by LGD. Find him in the jungle and pick him off. Still a good chunk of gold.
Still desperate trying to farm up his top lane. TM barely getting away with the blink, and now the arena is dropped straight onto the mat. Nothing to say. It's trapped in.
Zoom available.
BPK wants to do, but a nice illusion rune to pop. Nothing to say. We'll be fine. BPK will get the
tipped by his
system back
teammate.
out.
Yeah. Wonder what he tipped him for. He did the hands up. What happened after that? And Doom is going straight into the Shiva's guard. He knows he doesn't Blink Dagger because Lion as well as Mars are going for one. So he's just in the front line to keep information for his teammates. Juggernaut was caught out, but no follow-up.
Fine.
Dire's bottom tower
It's so hard
is
to kill a
under
Juggernaut
attack.
with Saint Joshua. Status resistance coming in so handy, as well as the additional healing of course provided.
Mid
Troll.
lane Arme.
Also fine.
It's going to be okay. Still got the battle trance. The only thing he's really going to be worried about
Dire's
is that
bottom
Doom from
tower is under
DPK.
attack.
He is
PM
working
now
with the
around.
Aegis right now. They have to chew through 2 lives, which is not
Dire's
the
top
easiest
tower
thing.
is under
Especially
attack.
now that he gets a Sage delivered, he will be sitting at around 2,000 health.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Arme's going to take over the triangle of the side. It's very clear LGD feel very confident right now with their current draft.
Dire's
I do
bottom
like this as
tower
well,
They
right?
should.
Up against this Chug.
Dire's
Sorry.
structures are fortified.
I mean, they should be very confident right now. They are fucking gold up, they have Aegis, they have a Magnus RP, which goes, of course, through the BKB, through the spin. They have all the tools they need to be
Dire's
able to
bottom
deal
tower
with
has
the VP
fallen.
draft. Maybe they're going to go for like another tower here. Choosing to play it more defensively, just want to farm it up.
Dire's bottom tower
Because honestly,
is
you
under
had
attack.
no rush. Magnus, as well as Troll, are super good late game cores. You have Shaman who scales very well into the late game, as well as Phoenix. Like, your draft is designed for late game. No need to rush anything at
Dire's
all.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Bot lane,
structures are
wards
fortified.
gonna be dropped.
Casually.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That one person come over, it'd be GPK, he'll clear up
Big
a
smoke
few,
up.
but certainly so.
Red
Arme
fight.
on the front lines.
Who are they gonna find? Who is the unfortunate player? It could be the Juggernaut, that would be the perfect catch, but Kingslayer
Kingslayer.
seeing them perfectly done.
Yeah, really good positioning from Kingslayer. Can they find anyone else, LGD? Not quite. Oh, I'm just saying, no, he gets one. RP into the skewer, and they just pop the battle trap. Nothing to say. Absolutely. Now Faith Beyond, he got even more DM to get to the high ground, but my goodness. Nothing to say.
He has a plate mail. He's a Doom, he has Beaky, but he died so damn fast. Like, he died before the stun was even over. This troll with Battle Fury and Empower hitting for 250 damage already. It's really paying off now, the greed that they chose to itemize for. Now 7k gold ahead. This troll is an absolute monster. I never expected him to die this fast, gotta admit. He has 2000 health of plate mail. I thought he was gonna be way more tanky than that.
You still have confidence that the Nightfall eventually will be able to just outscale the LGD draft?
It's always hard to outscale a troll as Juggernaut is the problem. Like, even once you reach that 5-6 item timing, he still has the battle trance to work with, so you'll never really be able to fight him mano a mano, you know? Always gonna be a big problem. Especially if he's so
Smoked
far ahead.
up.
But now they know, no RP. Dire side. Age is also expired, so troll is a realistic
Definitely
kill
very
now.
good timing. DP gonna start moving in. Faith, good positioning. He seems to know what's going on. He'll break the smoke. He has the Rolling Thunder ready with the blink.
Perfect game
DP.
read. Like, look
Absolutely.
at LGD, they're outplaying so hard right now.
Maybe not
Defender,
the same, though. He gets caught by DM. Speed is there. It's the Omni Slash. No playing around.
Yep.
The big
I
kill.
thought they knew
They will
exactly
take
what's
it.
happening, but nothing to say. Perhaps thought that they're smoking top, not bottom. Paying the price for it. He is one of the richest cores on the map. Very good pickup here for the Juggernaut. Going into the Skadi next. I wonder if they might potentially run into damage issues here.
Dire's
I
top
guess they do
tower is
have
under
to do
attack.
percentage damage from the Infernal Blade, so should still be alright, that itemization.
If he's alive. I mean,
That is
last
true.
time. Be alive to use your spells.
And he got blown up like so fast. I don't think he expected that either. Like, he died when RP was just half gone.
Nevertheless, VP seem to be slowly making their way to the right track here. I mean, there is still a 7k net worth lead for the LGD, but they don't seem to be too dissuaded. You look at the Jug, Nightfall, obviously he's going to have to put the team on his back a little bit this game, but still very well in net worth on this Jug. The Eye of Skadi, ever so close now.
I mean, that's the power of Doom, though. Even though you're 7k net worth behind, you know, one well-placed Doom on a Magnus or on a Troll can really just turn the tide of the fight. Suddenly that net worth advantage doesn't mean a whole lot if you can't do anything with it. Another 5
Smoke
minutes.
up, LGD.
I feel like they have infinite
Radiant's top
smokes, just
tower
popping the
is
smoke
under
every
attack.
like 5 minutes.
It has been very often, I might add. Faith Beyond. Online, GPK, oh, he's caught Sync right in with the Hex Bait. That dude gone. Don't get him. Kingslayer unable to help on the Enchantress, and Arme will keep going. If he can get a bit of a cherry on top, he'll get it. LGD, the damage output out insane, and of course, if you get the Hex initiation, it's not going to be too hard to get the kill.
GPK was a little conservative there. Like, he unsmoked one of them, didn't pop BKB straight away. He had like a good 1 second before Shadow Shaman decided to blink in and hex him. But maybe he didn't think they were so close, or that he had a blink dagger, but there was a blink dagger
Dire's middle
reveal.
tower is under attack.
Up, getting them 2 kills. 8k net worth lead now, and Troll is growing very rapidly. So is
Dire's
Juggernaut
top
though.
tower is
But
under
as I said,
attack.
the matchup is not good for Juggernaut, for the Troll.
Mate. Sort of spotted out DM for a second. We're about to see another smoke. They're grouping up again. Do they even... They can't have another one. They don't.
I feel like I haven't seen a single move from either team without a smoke so far.
Lane, oh, nice initiation. CQ again with the hex into the shackle. Rolling Thunder with the Sun Ray will be enough damage. Arme not even needed.
The power of Shaman. You catch a guy with a hex, you shackle, follow up, there's
Radiant's
almost
top
nothing you
tower
can
is
do to
under
survive.
attack.
It's too long. It was disabled for a good 8-9 seconds. The strongest single target disabler in the whole game. I always dread playing against Shadow Shaman in my pub games. It's absolutely horrendous. It just feels so bad to just be shackled forever.
Pretty dead hero for a long time though. It's kind of good to see the Shaman back. Feels like it's been forever that it's been away.
He was very popular in the China and SCA DPC region, especially in China, and we can just see here why. Like, you get this Blink Dagger, Ether Lens, the entire map is just afraid. You're off the map, everyone is afraid. This Juggernaut, he gets Hex shackled, he's dead. Really, pretty much anyone on the VP side is going to be dead if that happens to him. Roshan?
Roshan's going to come up.
Paladin Sword for the troll. Perfect ads for him. That means he can outsword potentially. Another smoke up. How many smokes did they hoard?
Another smoke, LGD through the Dire jungle.
Dire's top tower is
He's
under
running
attack.
5 straight down middle.
Radiant's middle tower is
LGD
under
is
attack.
on the opposite side of the map. Won't be meeting just yet. Pete taking the high ground. But so is LGD. I don't think they're just gonna move back into their own high ground here. Way too sketchy. Like, no lane is being pushed.
Both of them just going to hold that high ground.
Cold War.
Big.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Both teams
Alright.
know the Roshan's already up.
Radiant's bottom
They
tower
signed
Let's
is
go
under
for the top
attack.
tier 2 tower instead.
Dire's top tower is under
It's gonna
attack.
be a tough
There's
fight
still
for VP.
objectives to be
Dire's
taken.
structures are fortified.
Certainly. Like, the top tower
Radiant
is gonna fall to the
structures
Shaman
are
wards.
fortified.
Alright, 4. Stop the
Roche
Roshan.
put on Juggernaut actually. Alright, very brave. They don't have the fastest Roche lineup, and LGD is right in the neighborhood.
They are. They're going to dive in with the Rolling Thunder and the RP. Everything committed. They want that jump gone, but he is not dead yet. He's actually quite tanky. He continues to survive even after all the spells thrown out. Now with the Omni, trying to turn it back around. Nobody signs yet. The right side. Right
Arme got caught out completely.
After Arme, the troll in front is still alive, can battle Crash, and now will right onto Nightfall. He'll get a kill to the Phoenix. Being chased out by Arme. Be fine, but no, CQ's there with the shackles holding him down, but nobody's there to follow up CQ. Now with the Hex, still hold the jug. Nobody's dying. PM goes back in for the spear. Earthspike out from save. They will kill off Arme. Very
A lot of
extended
buybacks
team
committed
fight.
by the Radiant, and they still lost the team fight. It was such a massive fight for them. The 3 went into the pit. Troll can't follow. He doesn't have a Blink Dagger himself. So they went in without their biggest damage dealer, and they just couldn't kill the Juggernaut, who had a healing ward stationed outside the Roche pit, healing him up throughout the entire duration of all these stuns. So well.
Here out. The fourth Y again. Remembers, but it's not going to help him. Not underneath the
dieback.
dust of Virtus Pro. That was a dieback indeed, Black. Into the Roshan pit again.
Not the Phoenix. That should be a free Roshan for VP, taking up Korea as well. And this is Aegis and Cheese. VP suddenly back in the privacy.
Double time!
No contest.
It was a huge blunder by LGD or slash miscommunication. Like, if the troll is in that pit, the Juggernaut will die right away. But he was so far away, he was getting controlled up in this, at the sideline by the Lion. Very well played by Save here, probably saving his team, you know, potentially the game. Because that Roshan fight was very game-winning for them. Or rather, staging the comeback for them.
How was it that
Here,
this
the
junk
troll
just
on the
never
side.
died?
Yeah, Troll got hacked on the side, gets impaled as well and doomed up. Rough. They tried to burst the Juggernaut, but as I said, the healing ward outside the pit the entire time, healing up by so much because he just finished it. Guardy. Troll just never got to play the fight. because you got doomed up.
VP now, they've pretty much closed the net worth lead that was there, and now moving into the mid lane. See Nightfall how farmed he is on that jug. Huge.
Absolutely humongous. He's out farming a troll with Battle Fury and Empower. That is remarkable. Nightfall, one of the best carries in the CIS region for quite a while now, and here, again showing why. Amazing performance. Currently sitting at 2-0 and 5. Still a deathless game from him. Very good showing.
Yeah, I mean, Ahar are going away from the Ags now, and that's when it's going to feel much harder to go into VP once that Ags is up. That's the timing you talked about earlier. Eventually VP will be a bit of a powerhouse with this draft.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Head down to the
is
bottom
under
lane,
attack.
to start on that T2 bottom tower.
Just the biggest problem, you know, like Satanic was nerfed so it doesn't give status resistance
Radiant's
anymore.
bottom tower
Now,
is under attack.
Saint Josh has the only item that gives status resistance as well as Titan Sliver, which they didn't find. So this Doom on the Scroll Warlord is gonna be absolutely game winning. It's gonna last for 12 seconds where he can't BKB, can't battle trap, he just can't fight. So
Radiant's
at
bottom
19
tower has fallen.
K net worth hero is just taken out of the fight completely, and there's nothing they can do about it unless they burst Doom.
Rock Thunder is committed. He's going to go straight in onto Nightfall, but the spin is there in time. And now the RP, that's the save. He got free, but the Stealer is not going to catch anyone. The Doom is out. They have got Arme, I believe, with that turn. The M still falling very, very low. But Arme now being doomed up. What do you do after the BKB wears out? He gets Hex. Spear there. Nothing to say. Still does get the M. And Arme is going to be safe. But now the Omni being committed by Nightfall. They'll get one. It'll be flying. Nightfall. The Axe up now. You turn around for a swift slash. Back in with the Doom to boot. They get the shackles though. They have caught the jug, but there is no follow-up damage to Nightfall. He is still fine to continue fighting. Nothing to say. Is not going to die. Barely get out. An absolute
Very
mess.
close fight here. It's a huge RP, but nothing to say. Otherwise, this fight could have looked very, very ugly for LGD here. It was very unfortunate. Troll used BKB and ult, and he was hitting the Mars the entire time from the front. Of course, that bulwark massively reducing the damage, and the Troll didn't really kill anyone because of that.
What are you going for next if you're Nightfall on this jug? Like, any particular item we're looking for here for this Juggernaut?
Most probably a Basher, but Basher doesn't really give a whole lot of damage, so maybe a Butterfly could be a pretty good choice too. But most people do just go for the Abyssal Blade for the potential Sable. And it should be the same for Troll here as well. Yeah, almost Abyssal Blade completed with him, just needs 100 more.
Arme, oh, they ran right in. Hex, again, no committal. They are just a little bit too afraid.
I mean, he's sitting at 3K. It's a very hard kill.
Arme forced the BKB. Faith Beyond even committing the Rolling Thunder to make sure he gets out.
That means the tier 2
Nightfall.
power will go down without contest.
He
You know,
beats
this is
in
the
full
problem.
control.
You have this RP, you have this Phoenix Egg, you can win a game pretty much with any position in this game. You know, you get a good RP on 3-4 heroes to completely turn around the game. Magnus is such a game-winning hero. It's very terrifying to go up against
I'll
him in
take
the game.
that as tribute.
But Spike save. Does not stop Y. Has any teammates around to really help. Looking back at Arme, he does actually have the Abyssal Blade available on the Troll, which could be quite game-changing. Even nothing to say
He's
now,
going
having
to
a
the
Basher
butterfly.
coming out.
Yeah, you just want to get as much disables as possible against the Juggernaut here. Because like, they just need to sustain through the Doom. If they can live through the Doom on the Troll, they're going to be in a very good shape in the team fight. It's almost as though, you know, Juggernaut is a strong player. Go.
RP is
gonna
there,
cheat.
but the
Nice
spin was out
window.
of time. Great spin from Nightfall. Biani still in for the Rolling Thunder. They are going to get Kingslayer, but now the Omni's left. And it just goes straight through everybody. Y is already gone. The mag very, very low. DM taking care of him. Not going to say he will try to steal around. They're going to chase him down. Gets a blink away.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Play the
attack.
great escape. I'm going to leave him be.
The damage of 2.
They tried to go for a very cute play on the Juggernaut. You know, Aegis ran out as he RP'd it, but it was so fast on that spin.
Dire's bottom
Like, if he
tower
doesn't spin
is
there,
under
he's
attack.
dead with Aegis running out. And they're just gonna lose the team fight on the back of it, but well played here by Nightfall. Just showing again why he's considered one of the best carries right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Butterfly?
Now the-
Almost completed on the Juggernaut. I'm very happy with this item choice over Bastion. Like, you don't need more disables. You have Mars,
Lane.
with Lion.
They
Lane.
bought the Mars, DM in trouble. In the Serpent Wards, he will drop, and the shackles again from CQ. Holding another down. Zame gets the
VP
double
did not
kill now.
expect this.
Radiant's
Even
top
if you
tower
do
is
tell.
under attack.
Without the RP, you know, like they probably just thought LGD is gonna sit back, just farm, but nope. They know that VP is feeling fault to secure,
Dire's middle
punish
tower
them
has
hardcore
fallen.
for it. Mars dead for 40, no buyback. Potentially threaten the high ground here,
Dire's middle
probably.
tower is under attack.
Feeling a little bit scared of the Juggernaut, probably. Now,
Radiant's top tower
shut
is
the
under
butterfly.
attack.
Little Pentedge sword found by Arme. It's going to help out the cause a little bit.
certainly.
Butterfly up like you said.
But building straight to an MKB on that roll. So we'll have it in another free roll. And the butterfly suddenly doesn't do so much anymore. Roll is gonna hit so damn hard one here on MKB. Like one Abyssal Blade could just kill anybody on the VP side.
Love the fact that Not to Say did actually find a ninja gear on the Magnus now, so he can really just sneak around the team fight to find that really perfect RP. He's gonna go pop it now, try and push out that top lane. And meanwhile, VP just sticking around together, so they might go for a smoke up. They have
Doom
one.
found a timeless relic. Oh my god, it's gonna be so
Amazing.
huge for his Doom duration. Probably the best item he could have
Even-
possibly found.
They've even got a telescope. Somebody else to, save just to really add that range. GPK will enjoy that too. To the road shot.
Incredibly scary right now. Like if you're LGD, there's
Radiant
so much
are
potential
standing.
disable coming out. From Mars, from Doom, from the Lion. Smoking up 5 man into the pit. They know they're doing Roshan.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Bree is gone. DP. Careful, Sinky's looking, but no, they found the arena, but not in time for the spear, are they? Not the missile out DM, he is trapped, he's gone. GPK will get the zoom out on the troll. He's still fine, meanwhile, 9-4. Getting a mega kill streak, killing off Big Kill, but now the Omni, no. Swift Slash has been loaded.
Burning!
9-4's gonna die. Big Slayer trying to run. It will be another casualty of war. No DD. A 4-for-1. And I think that's a pretty easy Roshan for them now.
Very easy Roshan. The Phoenix pretty much solo killed the Juggernaut there. That Sunblade took him down from like 80 to 0% in 3-4 seconds. That's exactly why Phoenix is such a fantastic hero. Sunblade is one of the most ridiculously scaling abilities in all of Dota. Percentage-based damage, man, I'm telling you, it's the future of Dota. It is the future of gaming.
You a salesperson?
Matriarch prize. Precious
That
bounty.
could be, maybe my next life.
Trying to sell me a product.
Gotta admit though,
Mid
like,
lane.
you know,
Dire's
after seeing
middle
that,
tower is
can you
under
really deny the
attack.
product? Probably not.
No. No, I can't. It's definitely solid.
Now back up
But
to
also
12k lead,
solicited,
and the Aegis is back in
KD
Troll's
room.
hands. Yeah. Say snagging it up, who also is sitting on an Abyssal Blade as well as Refresher Shard now. Could mean a double RP in it.
Looks like he's having a few issues deciding what items he wants though.
I mean, I would too.
Too many things to choose from.
I feel like Echo Saber might be a little less value than an Abyssal Blade, but the mana region is value. you. Do they have another smoke up? No.
They have an ninja key, but that's about it.
They're just waiting for our cooldown. Double damage rune activated. Double RP could be so game winning for them.
VP might be the ones to smoke, and yeah, they get it done. Smoke up into the mid lane. They're going to see Faith Beyond first. Nothing to say. Going to have his own smoke broken. Sun ready to start. Now the Abyssal. On the second Abyssal. The RP. Everything committed. Nightfall. Can he survive through it? Another stun, but he is still alive. Nightfall will spin his way out. DM. He'll be the one to drop. Nothing to say. Does kill off save, and GPK will go down a boot. Somehow Nightfall survived all that. I guess that's one positive for VP. LGD, they got high ground.
But they still have another RP, so the same thing can happen again. Just this time without the backup of the Doom. Have to be so careful.
Oh, what a
their shackle range! Look at the arms! Long! Damn long! He's been playing stretchy arms for too long.
Dyer's middle tower is under Dyer's middle tower.
Did retail to go down, Arme. The first racks of the game.
They don't
No contest.
Are under attack.
And they know that Doom has no buyback now, I think, because otherwise VP would be playing so scared, you know? So they're just gonna go for a second side here. I think it's Fiat, as well as Lotus open up as well. And Power Troll at this stage is just hitting way too damn hard. They need to get a Doom on him, but still, he's running in ages.
Elena Barracks, LGD looking very powerful. 25k net worth lead after all
of a
said
sudden,
and done.
Like just 5 minutes ago, it was like pretty much even, and now suddenly it's all LGD. This is just a problem in late game, you know? They have 2 Abyssal Blades, they have RP, just so much disable through BKB, through the Juggernaut spin. Like he's never really gonna feel comfortable fighting this game. Like he has a ton of net worth, sure, but if you can't hit anyone, it doesn't mean anything.
EP still moving into the Radiant jungle. What's the game plan now? Like, you've got this 6-letter jug. Things are still looking decent enough for VP if you kind of ignore the net worth advantage. Nightfall could definitely still carry this game for VP. But is it, are we in divine territory here? Do we, right, we need a rapier. Fair enough.
Yeah, we need a rapier 100%. And they need to get a Doom out on the top. They have no Aegis. They want to Doom the Troll without Aegis. Still up there for 1 minute, and they're looking for the next fight. This fight could potentially end the game for in LGD's favor here.
With the smoke, you've got double egg on Y.
Guild the RP stun talent. Now it's
Nightfall.
5 seconds.
Nightfall. Smoke broken on Arme. Very close for Nightfall.
He's feeling itchy, you could tell, man. Like he was like, oh, I got a spin right here.
They're going to force him to fight. They can't lose this final lane of barracks. It might be a little bit too challenging to get into Megas. Arme ignoring everyone. They will stun him up. Rolling Thunder has been stunned by Faith Beyond. Back away of the Enchantress. He'll get Kingslayer. He'll buy back. Hit 3 tower down, and that's enough for LGD. Very conservative play, but to pay off.
Just out of
LGD right out of there.
Like they don't want to be stuck in a scenario where Troll is low health and they fully commit on him and Aegis runs out at the same time. So they just want to make sure they have a fight on their terms, basically.
Top barracks are under attack.
Because as we said, there's no rush at all. Soon Magnus will get his own refresher probably. He'll have double RP. There's just too many tools to disable VP at this point. Like Juggernaut is the only damage dealer and he's just permanently getting disabled in team fights.
They're going back to the top lane. They won't commit anyway. They could probably just wait out the Serpent Wards and everything else.
They could also just continue building up the net worth lead. Yeah, no rush here whatsoever. Go fake the roll.
Thunder, Fade. Pump faking.
Faking. Making us more nervous. I wonder if we are more nervous or his teammates. Is he gonna go in? Is he gonna go in? Nothing to say. He's sweating next to him, you know, sweating buckets.
I'm sure everyone's fine. I think they'd be more stressed than we would be, Mr. Black. Appreciate it.
But I would hope so, because there's not a whole lot on the line for us.
Definitely not.
Juggernaut sitting at the front.
Nightfall.
You know what they say, right?
For his team.
If you only have one Rex to defend, it's easy. If you have 3 lanes to worry about, Dota becomes hard. If there's only one, it's super simple, right? Just defend that one side, no problem.
If LGD believes that, and RP is out, no bit loaded the time. PM is up in the arena. Abyssal, battle threat, every shot up with Juggernaut. Oh, he's gone. He can find them in 1 minute, but they've lost TM. They'll probably lose another. And there goes Kingslayer. GPK is just trying to run as well. Nightfall has been hexed once again. GPK is forced to throw his body at the side of LGD to protect the jump, but the GG's call. It's LGD surprising everyone. Pulling off the game 1 victory.
It looked like it was slipping a little out of the hand, you know, after that road fight. Staying calm and not a good fight. And the next Roshan, take back control